Brooklyn War, and I'm back with another one, folks. That's right. Today's video is about Hassall architecture. Now, what that is all about is when the city doesn't want the homeless sleeping any and everywhere, they do stuff like this by putting rocks in places where they know they sleep and camp out. They couldn't put it right there because, see, that's the entrance to this garage here. And, of course, they sleep in and everywhere because they're closing down the shelters. And this new shelter that they built, which is called the CARES Campus, is nothing but a tent that they spent 89, 91 million, whatever the number is. The bottom line is that at the end of the day, this is stuff that you see, and there'll be more like this to come. I will have more to show you, but this is just one of many places here in Reno, Nevada, that they have put this. But as you can see, they moved the rocks out the way so that they can build a little makeshift tent right there and sleep and things of that nature, as well as this area here is concerned and what they have done. So with that said, there's more to come. Stay tuned. This is Brooklyn War back again. That's right, folks. The video never ended. But basically, this would be somewhat considered, I don't want to say Hassall architecture, but basically a business that they didn't want the homeless sleeping at. One of many places, if you ever visit Reno, Nevada, and come up 4th Street, that this particular building right here, like many, have put up a gate because they don't want the homeless sleeping there out there. Yeah, I already said that. Okay. So, with that said, basically, you'll see stuff like that throughout all of Reno, Nevada. And it's sad, but when you close down shelters, what can you really do? You know what I'm saying? Like, who really has a solution to the homeless problem? And in doing so, how do you apply that solution to all of America, not just Reno, Nevada? One of many places where homeless is on the rise. And I really don't know what more else to say about the subject, but like I said, stay tuned. More to come. Keep watching. This is a perfect example of what I was talking about, because when you come to the park, is this something that you want to see, or should I say, be around? Normally, it's basically there just to, I don't know, for declaration, call it whatever you want. But at the end of the day, think about it. I'm just saying, when you used to go to the park and you see stuff like this, it's because they don't want the homeless sleeping here. And this is one of many places that the homeless sleep at here at the Downtown Reno Partnership. Yeah, that's a crock joke. Google that. I mean, forget about it. That's a whole nother story. But anyways, yeah. So this is deemed private property, and I shouldn't be filming. Oh well. Anyways, so as I was saying, the homeless, they sleep here, and some sleep there, some sleep there. Anywhere they can get a good night's sleep. This is where most of the homeless come to rest their bodies and things of that nature. Now, this being private property, I'm surprised someone didn't come out yet. Like, think about it. It used to be a park for the people until the Reno Downtown Partnership took it over. You can't even sit in this place anymore. Like, think about it. You get caught sitting there, it's a wrap. They want to throw you out or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Beautiful place, isn't it? Well, it once was the old bus terminal here in Reno, Nevada. Yeah, the old bus terminal. This is what it looks like. Now, I know that I stated in one of my videos, well, part of this video, that this was the last of it. This is it. What you see. So, please comment, like, subscribe to the channel if you made it this far. The only thing I want you to do is comment, like, subscribe to the video, the channel, all that. Let me know what you think of this. Don't just pass it on or just look at it. I really want to know what you think. Okay? Now, with that said, this is Brooklyn War yet again, and I'm back. This is exactly what I was saying as far as Hassall architecture. Why do you need all this space, which you just could have used that tiny little space right there and put some concrete around it? Is it because you didn't want the homeless sleeping there? I mean, come on now. This is just downright crazy. And you'll see this all throughout 4th Street. As you walk down 4th Street, you'll see situations like that. You'll see stuff that kind of make you want to turn your head every time. But this is another part of what I was talking about. All that space, they could have put concrete in this area, So look, when a person steps out their car, they got to step in that. That's just nuts. That's beyond nuts. Like, wow, really? If that is not part of what I was saying, because I've said that word one too many times, but I'm just going to remind you one more time, this is what the video is about. Hassall architecture. Stuff like that. It's crazy. It's insane to even look at that. I don't have the words. God, it's crazy. But getting back to what I was saying about them closing a shelter, supposedly due to them wanting to open up this bar right here. That's a bar, that's a brewery district, They say 4th Street is a brewery district, but we'll get to that in a second. And this is exactly what I was talking about. Yeah, I believe it's still open from time to time. I'm not really sure. I don't come down here to eat, feast on the goodies. It's a blessing from God. That's why I said goodies. Then you have the Reno Sparks Gospel Mission. They still feed and do stuff and things of that nature. A good place to come. But would that baseball field be considered Hassall architecture? They built a baseball field right next to the shelter before they closed it down. If you look way down there, that is the women's shelter. It didn't house many. That is the men's shelter right there. And this is the family shelter, which helped many people, many families, get a job and get an apartment. Don't get it twisted. There once was help at one point in time, but this is what it is. They turned it into, or let it go. All for the mighty dollar. It's a rumor. I don't know much. So, at the end of the day, supposedly that's what happened. You know, they shut the shelter down. Homeless is way on the rise, and they really don't have a solution to the problem. Their solution is building what they call the super shelter. It's called the Cares Campus. So look into that. Google it. Do something. You know, Cares Campus is nothing but a tent. Millions and millions of dollars spent on what? A tent and various buildings around it. This is the conclusion of Hassall architecture. And if you stuck around this long, please comment, like, subscribe to the channel. And excuse that noise. It's something about making a video and noise and people popping up. You know? But with that said, peace.